Local search is very important for many businesses. Whether you're a CPA firm or a pizza restaurant, people go to Google, they type in your keywords. You want to show up at the top of what's called the snack pack in order to get the click. Now, in this video, we're going to review how Google Local works, formerly known as Google My Business, and how you can optimize your listing and really work with reviews to get to the top of relevant Google searches. Let's get started.
Welcome back. We're looking at Google My Business, Google Plus, Google Local, whatever you call it. And we're learning a little bit about how to claim it and optimize Google Plus. Of course, the links are in the YouTube description. That little cat over there, that's sometimes how I feel when I'm working with Google Plus. So let's sort of just get our bearings. Let's talk about why it matters before we talk about how to find and optimize our listing. So first and foremost, it really matters because let me show you some searches here. So we're going to pop over here to Google. And so when I do a search for, let me zoom in here, plus. So when I do a search for CPA firm, right? And then if I scroll down this screen, you'll see here that it's showing me CPAs. This box here is of course called the snack pack. That's the technical term for it, right? So the top three, and of course this guy here, wow, doesn't he look awesome? He's got 20 reviews. Well, let's look at where those reviews are. If you click on his listing, as it were, and then you go down here, you're going to see that those are 20 Google reviews of his business. And everyone loves Raymond, right? So he's obviously great CPA here, at least according to Google. Now that's true for anything. You can search for pizza, you can search for massage therapist, you can search for family law attorney, and the same pattern is going to show where you have companies, they have listings on this Google Local Snack Pack, consumers are going to see them, we want to show up, we want to have stars, we want to look fabulous, right? Now, a couple little free tools here. There's a really wonderful tool called the Google location changer. So you can put in your keyword, pizza, whatever, and you can change your location. You can put in here pizza in Tulsa and hit search. And it's going to sort of spoof Google into thinking that you're in Tulsa, and you can see kind of what you would see if you were in Tulsa. And then you can go back and you can say, well, I don't want to see, but what is it like if I'm in Omaha, right? So I can change my cities, my zip codes, and I can see this is what I would see if I'm in Omaha and I type in pizza. I'm going to see La Casa Pizzeria at the number one spot there with 99. That was my Italian. La Casa Pizzeria with 99 stars. Hey, I don't do imitations. All right, so that's one tool. And then the other tool is the AdWords preview tool, which you have to have an AdWords account for it to really work well. So set up a little AdWords account for yourself. And then it's the same principle. You can put in, whatever you're looking for, right? And you can pretend that you're in Tulsa, and you're going to see these guys at the top. And then you can change this location, and you can put in Miami, Florida, right? You can put in whatever city suits your fancy, and you can see this. So this is good if you're in a big metro area, like say here in the Bay Area, where you have Fremont and Union City and Palo Alto and Santa Clara and Milpitas, and there's just sprawling communities, and you might want to rank across a number of them, and you're going to look and you can see, are you ranking? That's kind of where this is going. So it's sort of where SEO and social media meet, is at this idea of local. Okay, so what are your steps? So your steps are you've got to find and claim your Google listing. Find and claim it. Now, not that difficult anymore, right? You're going to log into a Google account, hopefully a Gmail, right? So I'm logged into one of my Gmails here. And then you go into Google My Business. Let's let that load. And then down here in the far right corner, way down here, right? So way down here, see down here, way down here in the Google interface, which only some sort of genius can wonder how they define these things, right? It's a reason why I'm never getting in one of their self-driving cars. You're going to click on the red and then click Add a Location. And then you're going to look for your location, and it's going to try to help find it, and you're going to go through this process to find your business and claim it. You're going to claim it with a postcard. Takes a postcard. Okay. Now, once you've claimed it, it's going to show up in here. So technically, our corporation is located in Nevada. It's technically a Nevada company. So this is our Reno. It's not a big deal for us, but it does exist. So once you've claimed it, okay, then you go back in, you're going to edit it, and you're going to fill in your address and your hours and special hours, and of course your website, right? So there's the website. And then you're going to make sure all that's good. If you really want to go crazy, you can add some photos, you can do whatever. And this is where you're going to see your reviews. So you can see we have one review here, and you can reply, and you can say, thank you so much for your review, whatever. You can reply. So that's your listing, okay? And again, you can go back to the beginning. So once you've claimed it, then it's going to show up here as a verified listing. You're going to click Manage Location. You're going to populate this with all the main things. You're going to edit it in here, and you're going to choose your categories. Is probably the most important part of it. You're going to choose relevant categories. Be done with it. Okay, now get this. It's going to blow your mind. Your Google kind of description is really difficult to get to. So I have a link for you in the description here. You're going to go to aboutme.google.com, and I've got the link for you. And when you're logged in, so this is my little weird thing, right? When you're logged in, you're going to be logged in as a person. Over here on the top right, you're going to click on your little icon. This is a weird photo my daughter took of me. You're going to click on your little icon, and that's going to get down to your listing. You're going to click on your listing. You're going to edit it, and then you're going to write. So this is our SEO company. So we have top SEO company. Make that keyword a link to the website. So you're going to populate this with some verbiage, blah, 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 blah. We're the best massage therapist ever. And if you're stressed out, we can help you. And we do shiatsu. And, we just make you feel on top of the world. Did I mention we're a massage therapist and we're in Reno? This kind of thing. And you're going to have that be a link. You do the link by clicking down here on the little link icon. And that link goes to your website. Okay, and again, you get there in this totally absurd way, aboutme.google.com, your face, then you're in your brand page, story, and edit. If you really want to go extra credit, you can actually then go back to your Google Plus, which of course now we're lost, right? So can you get back there? Of course you can't get back there. That would be too simple. This is why we're never getting in a Google self-driving car or anywhere near one. You have to just go back to business.google.com, okay, and then manage location, right? And so for extra credit, post something. You want to post some regular updates. That's good for your extra credit. And I'll just put, oh my gosh, it is the world's worst user interface. I'm going to click in here, working on my Google Plus and my local listings. Wow, this is an incredible Saturday night. And I'm just going to share that, right? So that's just to say to Google, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive by posting. All right, let's go back and let's look at where we are in our video. Okay, so we've found and claimed it. That's the first thing, right? We've optimized it by putting our business description, getting those keywords in there. This is where we respond to reviews. We've gone to aboutme.google.com. We've rolled our eyes at this idea of Google self-driving cars, and we've gone to aboutme.google.com, and here's where we're, optimizing that portion of it. Now, once you're done with that, there are two other services, Yext and Moz Local. Those will do your second tier listings, your super pages, your city search, Judy's book, all those kind of listing services. All right, then our final to do for Google Plus, for Google Local, for Google My Business, for whatever they're calling it, right, is we're going to generate a customer review link. And this is because unless you ask your customers for reviews, you generally won't get them. Outside of fun industries like bars and restaurants where people are like, wow, look at me, you're totally having nothing to go on your Saturday night. You're doing a YouTube video, how sad and pathetic you are. I'm out here eating sushi and having a great time. Outside of those type of reviews, which are sort of like, wow, look at my incredible life, right? People won't write reviews. They don't write reviews of their plumber unless somebody asks them. They do not write a review of their family law attorney unless that person asks them. So you want to ask them. Now here's where it gets a bit bizarre, right? Your listing, the link can be pretty difficult to find. So go to Google Review Link Generator. Okay, that's your first step. This is a wonderful tool. Thank God for the internet, right? And people that are hardworking people that could grade us, right? So we're going to go in here and you're going to put your business name in, JM Internet Group, Reno, Nevada. And it's going to go look it up. And you're going to continue, right? You're going to go through this process. This is to get a link I can email to somebody and say, hey, would you like to write a review for me? I love you so much. Then the best one to take is this one. So I'm going to Control C or right click, copy. And then I'm going to take a moment and I'm just going to look with awe and I'm going to look at that URL and I'm going to realize that URL, that wonderfully short and easy to say URL, that's what you're supposed to give to customers. Hey, write me a review. And if you enter that, you're going to see it's going to pop up the review button here in a second. Isn't that awesome? So take that horrible URL, go to tinyurl.com, paste that horrible Google URL that you get from the system. You can put in here something like review us or whatever, hit make tiny URL, and then copy. And now I have that little teeny URL, that tiny URL I can send out. And if they click on that in an email, that's going to get them right to here. And you can say, wow, just write your review. Isn't that awesome? So over here in the materials, okay, in the materials down here, I created a little, greetings. Thank you so much for using the JM Internet Group. I got to fix that typo. We're proud to serve our northern, if you have a moment, we really rate your review, visit, and then click on the blue review button. So they click here, and it's going to take them right into the review button, and they're going to, blah, 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 and write their review. So you're right on the blue review system. So it's pretty awesome. All right, so let's wrap up what we've learned about Google Plus and sort of our to-dos as a social media marketing person, SEO person. So first, we've realized why they matter. If your business is local, CPA, pizza, probate attorney, massage therapist, etc., customers search for on Google. They look at those reviews. You've got to do a good job through working with your social media, right, getting the reviews, and working with your SEO. You're going to use the Google Location Changer tool or AdWords to kind of see how do I rank across my communities because we want to show up. Then we have our steps. We've got to claim our listing, optimize our listing, and then we're going to solicit good reviews, legitimate reviews in a proactive fashion. So step one, you got to find and claim your listing. Step two, you got to optimize that listing and make sure it's all optimized, including the About Me aspect. And then also on your page, right, make sure that your web page has your address, your phone number, your zip code, and a link to your Google+. So it's optimized in both directions. And then finally, you're going to create a little email that you can email to a customer. Dear, John Doe, it was so great to fix your toilet. We hope that we did a good job as your plumbing company. If you have a moment, please write us a review that will help us as plumbers make sure that the toilets are functioning across Reno. Thank you so much. So you've got a way to kind of reach out to happy customers and proactively ask for reviews. So that, my friends, is how to claim and optimize your Google My Business listings. If you have any questions, put them in the description below. Remember, it's a little bit weird. I don't know why it's so hard, but if you persevere through this labyrinth of Google Local, you will do really well and you will be very happy.